want y'all to know how disturbing these bikes are, right? So there's this one white Banshee in Memphis that flies up my street. These cars going every bit of 50, 60 miles an hour. This man be going past these cars like it's nothing on a quad. These things are fucking fast. They should not be this fast. This is a Honda guy's worst nightmare. Y'all tough as hell till some California hippie shoehorns a turbo Hayabusa engine on these things and throw some Hoosiers on the back of it. You tough as hell till it pull up. I don't do motorcycles and I don't do quad bikes because I'm very black. You see this color? The only other color after this is bacon, which is what skin turns into at 80 miles an hour when you hit it. And if you think that was bad, right? Look at this. This is a GSX R1000 with twin turbos. I'm quite sure this is a race bike. This thing probably goes from 0 to time travel in like 0.9 seconds. This not even considered a super bike anymore or a race bike. Bro stole a F-22 Raptor and tore the wings off. This man attached 2 Hiroshima hair dryers to a crotch rocket. There comes a point in time where power to weight ratio is taken to the extreme. This is probably a 500 to 600 horsepower super bike. Race bike at that. Drag bike. I'm not even sure. Look like a drag bike. At this point, like, you gotta be a certain weight to keep the front end down, because I'm quite sure it's gonna lift up like a horse getting slapped on his ass with hot iron. We talk about the internet meat riders, right? The track day meat riders, the test and tune meat riders. There's always gonna be that one person at an event that's always gotta one up what you have going on. Oh, you make 1,500 horsepower. Oh, that's nice, but my friend's dad's uncle's sister's cousin on his mother's side makes 1,800 horsepower, and he's the fastest in Maryland. God damn, fuck you, your homeboy, your wife's gag reflex, your grandmother with that aneurysm, everybody. We don't care. Stop meat riding. That shit right there is the biggest. That's probably one of the biggest issues in the car community. My daddy got a 2,500 horsepower Lambo. Okay, cool. Tell him to line his ass up. See, my dad don't really race like that. Okay, tell your bitch ass daddy to line up and shut the fuck up. There was no point in you even mentioning your punk ass daddy. And there's even nobody's competing with anybody. Not many people know this, but the 1992 to 1998 Lincoln Mark 8 was indeed the first Cobra. Now, under the hood was the 4-valve Intec engine that Ford repurposed later for their Cobra and their Terminator Cobra as like a performance engine. So to put things in a different perspective, Ford basically took the drivetrain from a Lincoln Mark 8, threw some lipstick and a BBL on it, and dropped it inside a Mustang and called that the Terminator Cobra. Some comp cams, some Terminator Cobra internals, and an aftermarket ECU. Also, maybe 331 gears or 373 gears, and you have a true sleeper. Throw a 2.3 liter Whipple, 2.6 liter Whipple on top of it, and you have a 700 to 800 horsepower beast. This is literally a luxury. So I had to go and make this video for the people that be in the comments complaining. Oh, bro, that's $10,000 in parts. That supercharger costs $9,000. These prices are ridiculous. Listen, you gotta pay to play. You got to. You got engine builders out there that's going to charge you at least $3,000. For a whole engine build. That ain't even including buying the parts. If they gotta buy it, it's gonna be more than that. Get broke, think money grow on trees. Listen, not everybody a broke ass nigga, broke ass son of a bitch. Look, there's guys out there that have money to go take the frame off a Fox body, dip it in a nickel bath, polish the frame, restore it, and all type of shit. Got a couple tens of thousands of dollars to blow. Maybe instead of complaining about the prices of aftermarket parts, maybe you should get your money up. That's what any other man would do, if you are a real man. Stupid shit I'm talking about. So Days Parts Yard trying to sell for $24,000 now a salvage title Camaro sedan. Rebadge Holden. Chevy SS. Let me tell you Parts Yards something, right? Not just Days Parts Yards, but when you see salvage title on that title, you might as well break this whole car down for parts, because getting a title for it is hell, especially in Memphis. And if you from Memphis, you already know bitch ass hoe number 1 in this photo and all her associates at these clerk offices make it hard as fuck to get your tags. Your car could be clean, the Carfax good, all type of shit. They still send you home to go get 50,000 pieces of mail. Back to this Chevy SS. Listen, this is the stupidest deal that anyone could ever. And then they try to soften it up by saying we can give you a good deal that includes all the parts to fix the small issues. They just called y'all some gullible hoes at that point. Use your head. Don't lose your head, man. Why would you pay $24,000 for a salvage title Chevy SS when you can add $4,000 to that $24,000 and go get a Demon 170 crate engine? That's right, people. The Demon 170 crate engine can be yours for $28,000. So about you finna pay $24,000 for that bullshit Chevy SS? No, you can go to Copart and get that same vehicle for $10,000 less, and the most you'd have to do is replace the front cap or get another radiator or replace the front end. The engine will be good if that's all you're trying to buy the car for. But you know, that's just ridiculous. Y'all got to stop falling for these ruses. And then if you consider the fact that it's about to be tax season again, yeah, they finna come out with all sorts of hard to believe deals.